Marvel Comics presents Eddie Brock, Survival Man. Hello and welcome to these reviews of Venom number 22 and X-Force number 5. We're going to start off with Venom Island Part 2, written by Donny Cates, the art by Mark Bagley, coloring by Frank Martin and Arcidiega, the cover by Bagley, Andy Owens, and Jason Keith. So Eddie is now trapped on an island with Carnage, the Carnage symbiote, which is still alive. Cletus is very much dead until they need him for another Carnage-focused event. So Eddie's left to deal with Carnage. Given he's been on the island before, he has a bit of an advantage knowing where certain items are located. One of them being a shitload of weapons and gear he can use to fight off not only the symbiote but the animals that live on the island, which Carnage then proceeds to infect and control. And while all of this is going on, Dylan is suffering nightmares of Null, and it seems like he's keeping more secrets. Not just that his powers, he's also in possession of something else. What it is, we don't know quite yet, but the main issue, the main plot of this issue is Eddie gearing up to deal with Carnage, to defeat it, but without it killing Venom as well, and trying to make a deal with Carnage. So story, I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5. This was definitely an improvement on the first part of Venom Island. So seeing Eddie go full survivalist, gearing up with all these weapons and gear and everything to deal with Carnage is great. We're addressing more of Dylan, which is why I didn't particularly like part 1. It just seemed to briefly just ignore what was set up with Dylan. No, he has these powers tied because of all these weird powers because of how he was conceived, him being a different codex compared to all the other ones and all that. So just seem to ignore it, but at least this issue has gone back, is now addressing it. Art and coloring, I'm going to give a 4 out of 5. Another improvement compared to the previous issue. Definitely good. Definitely liked what I saw. And the cover, give this a 4 out of 5 as well. It hit the trifecta. Definitely an improvement on the main cover for the first one. Definitely like the whole Venom symbol in the waves. Looks great. And Island in the background. Can you stop revving your cars, please? Calm down. So on to X-Force number 5, written by Benjamin Percy, art by Joshua Cassara, coloring by Dean White and Rachel Rosenberg, the cover by Dustin Weaver and Edgar Delgado. So X-Force's mission to save a clean energy facility has gone awfully wrong. The Krakoan portal has been destroyed, leaving Kid Omega beheaded and Wolverine cut in half. And Domino left on Krakoa. She's now trapped on Krakoa. Any other portal that she will take will be too far. She won't make it in time to save the facility and see if she can save Wolverine. So she needs the help of Gateway, another mutant, and Forge tags along as well to assist with her. And to no one's surprise at all, Wolverine is still very much alive, despite the fact he's been cut in half. Just as Domino, Forge, and Gateway arrive to stop the Mercs from destroying the facility and taking any of the Krakoan data that they've managed to take from said facility. So story, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Another good issue. X-Force has just been surprisingly good. Like pretty much this is the main X-Men title. X-Men is not even the main X-Men title. It would rather just focus on random separate tales within each issue, not focus on like the grand scheme of what Dawn of X and what House and Power of X has built up, how the world is reacting to this new age of mutants where they have their own sovereign nation and they're making demands and all this, being a huge power on Earth, and also how mutants are dealing with them being their new roles in this, their new kind of shared mutant society now. So, but apart from that, there's a lot of great action within this comic, a lot of great action scenes, a lot of kind of development with Domino as well. She's spent most of the first two issues. She was captured. She was tortured. Half of her body was pretty much like melted off. So she's here, and she has to live by the laws of Krakoa. Kill no man. So, and it's bit hard when it's a bit personal for her dealing with these mercs. So this issue shows and portrays that really well. The art and coloring, I'm going to give a 4 out of 5. Good art and coloring here. It really works well with the action in here. And the cover, I'm going to give a 4 out of 5 as well. Good cover, good art, good coloring. And that is it for those two comics. Thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you're new, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you want to follow me on social media, my Twitter and Instagram handles are in the outro, and I will see you all in the next one.